Hello, welcome to Anthony's Awesome Reviews. I'm checking out some more Halloween games today. These are Xbox 360 games that are not backwards compatible, so they only work on the 360. Next up is a banger this Halloween is Splatterhouse. This game is awesome. If you like games that are real bloody, you'll definitely like it. Uh, if you beat the game, you unlock Splatterhouse 1, 2, and 3 from the original consoles, and it's definitely worth checking out. Next up is Condemned Criminal Origins. This is a game where you're a detective and you're investigating some murders and stuff, and all kinds of crazy things start happening, and uh, it's got a bunch of weird stuff that goes on in it. And then the best one, besides that one, is Condemned Criminal Origins 2, which is Bloodshot, and it's also a scary, creepy game. Uh, Pretty much the same as the first one, but a little different. Better graphics and stuff. Definitely worth getting your hands on them too. Next up is Quake 4. I think this is a good Halloween game to play at Halloween. It's like kind of like Doom. It's from the people that made Doom, so that's why it's like Doom. Definitely worth picking up. You get this pretty cheap now, and there's a version. It's actually this version, I think, where it has the old Doom. The old Quake 2 game on it. I think. I ain't for sure, but I think it does. Next up is Blood Drive. This is a good uh, car combat zombie kind of game where you ride around killing zombies and fighting other contestants. Definitely worth picking up for Halloween. Awesome game. If you like Twisted Metal, it's kind of down the road of Twisted Metal. And if you like zombies, it's a no-brainer. Next up is a 3-pack, but the main one I'm highlighting is Limbo. This is a game where you play in black and white, and you play as a little kid trying to get pretty much from the beginning to the end of the game without getting killed. And definitely worth picking up if you can find a copy of it. Next up is Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on original Xbox. But this is backwards compatible with the 360, so you can play this on your 360. And definitely worth picking up. A good Lord of the Rings game. If you like the movies, you'll like the game. I always say that. If you like the movies, you like the game, but it's definitely true in that case. Next up is Destroy All Humans: Path to the Furon. This is a real good 360 game. Only on the 360. Definitely worth picking up. Uh, it's set in Las Vegas and a few other places. Uh, Definitely worth picking up if you like aliens or alien games. Next up, this one's also on the 360 and backwards compatible on 360 is Destroy All Humans, the first one, and it's a classic. They've also got this remastered on the other systems if you just want to get the remastered version, but definitely worth playing on Halloween. And this is definitely a good Halloween game, Dark Watch. Awesome game. You've probably heard about this one. It's definitely lives up to the hype. It's a Capcom game, so you know it's got some good graphics and a lot of action. Uh, Definitely real on the real cool gothic side of things. You turn into a vampire and you have to kill the main vampire, and real good though. Definitely worth picking up for Halloween, especially. Um, Next up is another Lord of the Rings game, The Battle for Middle Earth 2. Just because Lord of the Rings kind of reminds me of Halloween, and if you haven't played this game though, it's a good strategy game, and it's just I just like Lord of the Rings, so it's good to collect any kind of Lord of the Rings that come along because pretty much they're all real good. Next up is BioShock. Definitely worth checking out if you've never checked it out for Halloween or any time of the year. Actually, it's just all around good game. Uh, I liked it. I had never beat it. I got right to the end and didn't finish it, but definitely worth checking out. Next up is BioShock 2. And this is kind of like the first one, but this one you play as the Big Daddy, which is the bad guy here with a drill on his hand. And I haven't played this but a couple times, but very good graphics, very good game. And it's been remastered on the other systems. Next up, you can get this on the 362, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Definitely worth picking up on 360 if you don't have it on the new systems or if you just have a 360, but definitely a good Halloween game. There's a lot of different classes in this. You play as a lot like a barbarian, and the new Reaper of Souls, you get the Crusaders class, so you play as like a holy warrior. Real neat game, definitely worth picking up. Last but not least is Dead Rising. This game is an awesome zombie game. Definitely worth checking out. Hordes and hordes of zombies. If you like the Walking Dead movies, you'd love this game. You can catch this real cheap. Definitely worth picking up. Not worth sleeping on. Definitely worth getting. And I guess that's all I got to tell you about. But thank you and have a happy Halloween.